episode of Words of Wisdom from the Wise. And today is going to be all about fornication and all this sex people is out there having. Like, for real. Like, all of this hypersexual energy out there, all of this, just, like, everything. And let me tell you something. Like, I get it. You understand? Like, who don't like a good leg? I get it. But when you're literally just like, your whole focus is just that, I'm telling you, like, people that I run into in person, people that I run into online, that's all. It's literally, not all people, not all of them. I'll be foolish if I said everybody, but a lot of people are just concerned about sex. Before they get done with this person, they're already on the phone texting, trying to holler at this person. It's so crazy. And it's just like, in order to be successful, you guys, in anything that you're doing, life, let's just say life, you have to get a grip on that emotion and that sexual energy. You understand what I'm saying? Because that will destroy homes, opportunities, get people killed. You understand what I'm saying? This is like, it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I just see like so many amazing people with talents and gifts, but they can't never get it off the ground because their mind is so focused on having sex. You understand? And then when you ask certain people like, oh, hey, well, you want to get married? They don't want to get married. They just want to have sex. And it's just like, it's tearing families apart. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, it's tearing the body down. Not to mention, you're accumulating all of those spirits. All of those spirits, it's not just laying down and pleasure. No. Even like a lot of the occult practices, all of the occult practices, that's like Satan worshiping and all of those things, like that doing dark magic and all of that stuff, the rulers of the earth, they use sex to summon spirits, demons. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, it's more than just pleasure, physical pleasure. It's something strong and deeply that goes on spiritually. It's you're transferring spirits. You understand what I'm saying? And you really need to be careful who you laying down with. You need to be careful who you keeping company with. And most importantly, you need to be careful going against the Father, because you know that he don't like that. We know that he don't like that. You know what I'm saying? And we've all done things worthy of death. This is true. Understand? But when is it enough? When is it time to be like, you know what? Let me just stop. Let me try with everything I have to walk upright. Like, these are the times of Noah. These are the last days. Like, when is it time to come back to him? You understand what I'm saying? Like, children are being born out of this. Like, default settings is twerking now. Like, I see women twerking when they happy, when they sad, when they worry, when they celebrating, like at a baby shower, when they pregnant, when they drunk, when they sober, like when they graduate from college. It's like, it's crazy. Like, when, it's just crazy. But anyway, let's just jump into the scriptures. You know how I feel, that the Most High be true and every man a liar. So let's jump into these scriptures. Okay, 1 Corinthians 6:18. Flee fornication, flee from it. Every sin that a man doeth is without the body, but he that committeth fornication sinneth against his own body. Exactly. Listen, flee from fornication, okay? And this is, you have to get a grip on that part of you. You really have to, because that's the driving force. Because it's natural that we want to have sex. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So nobody's saying that, man with woman. That's what we do here on this channel. Everybody's allowed to do whatever they want, but we're talking man and woman on this channel. However, you have to get a grip on it. You can't, everybody that throw the punani at you, you can't just take it. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who throw a bag at you, you can't just take it. You know what I'm saying? And you just can't be out there smashing like that. You cannot. You just cannot. It's just not good. Remember, you have to think spiritually. Like, I don't care if a guy is giving you a whole bunch of money, whatever the situation may be. Is it worth that spirit that he's putting in you? I'm telling you, people are walking around and then you sleeping with all of these men, and guys sleeping with all the women too, but I'm talking to the ladies here. You sleeping with all of these men, and men that you know that you don't see a future with, and then you have a child with them. Or you sleeping with this man, you don't know what he got, what spirits that he dealing with in darkness, and they coming right up in you. And you wonder why you worried and stressed and this and that, and you don't know your head from a hole in the wall. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'm telling you, you have to be careful who you laying down with. You have to be careful. And keeping company with. I'm telling you, spirits, they're waiting to get in. They're waiting to get in and control you. And when you don't realize that you have one in you, or you in denial, they're like, yes, bet, I got one. I'm going to be here for a minute. That's how they think. These are the spirits, I'm telling you. And you think it's you and your personality. That's not you out there wanting to fornicate. That's a spirit driving you to have sex with all these people, because it's against God. Matthew 5:28. But I say unto you that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her, have committed adultery with her already in his heart. Yeah, the moment a man looking at a woman like that, and he looking at it like a snack, or an entree, whichever one, he's already thinking about what position he want to have her in. He already thinking about how he going to do her, what he want her to do to him. You know what I'm saying? And what happens once you have that in your mind? You filter it through your heart, and then you take action on it. And if you can't get that woman, then what are you doing? You're trying to find it on the internet, swiping left and swiping right, somebody that's like that. You know what I'm saying? To what? To fornicate with. Not good. You have to be careful where you look. I mean, sometimes, fellas, ladies, it's okay to turn your head when you see a baddie. It's okay to turn your head when you see somebody. Like, just don't look at them. Just turn your head. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times it's not worth what you're going to get into. And you set your whole life back 20, 30, sometimes even, for as long as you're living from that one mistake. You have to be very careful. I'm telling you. It's a spiritual battle. Ephesians 6:12. We wrestle not with flesh and blood. But how can you battle spiritually when you don't even realize you're in a battle spiritually? And you can't battle without the Father. Ephesians 5:5. For this ye know, that no whoremonger, or harlot, nor unclean person, nor covetous man, who is an idolater, have any inheritance in the kingdom of Christ and of the Most High God. He's telling you, he don't like it. So if you love him, won't you do what is aiming to please the Father? Or you're going to just regard him, be like, whatever, I'm living my best life right now. He can wait. You know what I'm saying? Is that how you treat somebody that really loves you? And he really loves us. You know what I'm saying? Is that right? It's not. So I'm telling you, if you want to deny him, he's going to deny you the day of judgment. And that's the worst. To hear Christ say, get away from me, I never knew you. You think rejection in this world is bad. Imagine hearing that. Because why? You couldn't keep your legs closed? Because why? You couldn't keep your thing in your pants? You just wanted to sling wood every chance you could get? Like a sport? Is it worth it? Colossians 3:5. Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection. Yes, like person with person. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to do it. You have to have it. Evil concupiscence and covetousness, which is idolatry. Yeah, idolatry is what they use in the cult practice. Worshiping of idols, worshiping a physical image, worshiping a statue. Yes, if you are constantly going out having sex and doing all of these different things with these people, you gotta have it. It's like you're worshiping that. But you gotta realize it's a spirit behind that. You know what I'm saying? Like you're worshiping doing these things. Like you're having you find pleasure in doing evil things. You find pleasure in sin. How do you think the Father feels? He's literally allowing you to wake up every day. Who do you think is allowing you to wake up every day? It's Father, the Father. Christ is at the mercy seat, allowing us to be blessed with mercy. And just because you got away with it yesterday doesn't mean you do it again today. All of us, we must change. And all of this sex and hypersexual, like, turn the music down, put the drinks up for a minute, and it's like the more time goes on, the more naked we get. And our women are queens, you know what I'm saying? Like we were queens and princesses, we are before slavery, you know what I'm saying? And they got us out here trying to make it seem like, oh, it's fashion wearing pasties outside, oh, it's fashion having your ass out everywhere. And it's not. It's not. You know what I'm saying? The Father don't like it, and his judgment for it if you don't repent. Repent means to change. You have to change your ways. Consider your ways. All of us. 1 Peter 2:11. Dearly beloved, I beseech you as strangers and pilgrims, abstain from fleshly lusts which war against the soul. Ooh, the fleshly lusts, fornication, uncleanness, filthiness, haughtiness, naughtiness, war against the soul. The Father is a spirit. So you're warned when you're behaving like this. It's like you're on Lucifer's team warring against the Father. That's serious. All because why? Why? Like, this time here is very short to prove yourself, to rehearse righteous acts, as the scriptures tell us to do. We have to rehearse righteous acts. Not like, okay, when Christ comes, then we're going to be like this. No, you have to be like this before and rehearse righteous acts. And it's just like this time here is so like vapor. You see it and then it's gone. But the punishment that comes because of how we lived here, because there is no reincarnation, for it is appointed for every man to die once and then the judgment. So this time here, is it worth it? Spending eternity being tormented, being James 1:14. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away in his own lust and enticed. Yes, you're drawn away when you are enticed, when you're your own lust, the things that you want to do. Most High is not tempting you. It's you. It's you. And those evil spirits have been around since the beginning. So they can look in your eyes and tell what piques your interest. They know you better than you know yourself. And they know what is going to cause you to sin. And they want to pull you away from your inheritance, which is everlasting life with the Father. Because they already know their judgment. Hell everlasting. You know what I'm saying? Eternal fire is their judgment. So they're trying to, that's where the saying misery loves company. They want to drag as many people as they can to hell. And I'm telling you, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, y'all. Last one and I'm done. James 1:15. Then when lust have conceived, it bringeth forth sin. When it is finished, bringeth forth death. You know? I'm telling you guys, it's not about fornication for love and all of that type of stuff and feeling like, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to do all of that to have a relationship. Build depth to yourself. Learn a new language. Learn some hobbies. Learn, you know what I mean? Get on your feminine journey. You know what I'm saying? Like it's still a lot of good men out there that are providers and that are masculine. And at the end of the day, you guys, become rare. Don't be like listen, straight is the gate. Broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. If you're doing what everybody else is doing, you're going the wrong way. Majority of the world is going to hell. These are not my words. This is the Father's. You understand? I'm telling you guys, this little bit of time that we're here, use it to serve the Father, because that's what He put us here for. We are bought with a price. He did not put us here to do our own will. He put us here to do His will, to minister unto others and bring people back to Him through Christ. You understand? So with that being said, you guys, I pray you were edified. Remember to stay prayed up. Sin not. Sin not. The kingdom is at hand. And judgment is at the door. I'll see you guys in the next video.